dear friends, how are you? I welcome you here on my motivation and mental health challenge channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, look, one thing is called self confidence. Self confidence is very important in our life. And this self confidence, obviously, if it has been developed in an artificial manner, it's of little use at all. But dear friends and fellows, if this self confidence has been built on the solid ground, it is really good. It is far better, far better. Another thing that is called self esteem. This self esteem is something which is even more refined and more delicate as compared to the self confidence. So, my dear friends and fellows, what is this self esteem? It is actually what is our opinion and belief about we ourselves, and this is how much we like and value ourselves. So I think whatever our rating in our own mind, that is very important. This is why it was said by somebody very wise that nobody can make you feel inferior without your own consent. And this is something very good indeed. That as long as we don't feel ourselves as inferior one, nobody can let us realize, nobody can make us feel inferior at all. So, for all that reason, I think we need to develop our self esteem, because developing our self esteem, it is more important than any other thing. All the achievements we are having, all the achievements we want to make, I think that is all okay. But nothing, no achievement of mine and that of yours is as important as this thing, which is called the self-esteem. And today we have made it a topic of our discussion, that how to develop this self-esteem, as developing it is of very basic, very primary nature. So if at all we put all of our achievement on the one side of the scale, and on the other side of it, there is only one thing, which is called the self-esteem. I think this self-esteem alone is more important, more valuable in leading a good life, in leading a happy life, as compared to the rest of all the things combined. So because of this, we can understand how much important it is, and how much important it is to develop it, to safeguard it, and to make it even more and more better with the passage of time. And since this thing, which is called the self-esteem, has been made a topic of our discussion, we have worked upon it, that how can we develop it. Once we started looking upon the relevant information, upon the relevant knowledge, we came across multiple things, but we have shortlisted it, and we have chosen the things which are far more important. These are 10 in number. All of these 10 things are highly relevant, are highly beneficial to develop a kind of self-esteem in ourselves. Let's look upon all that. What are those 10 things? One by one. First of all, it is develop your practice the gratitude. Practice the gratitude. Why to practice the gratitude when there are so many bad things in my life, when there are plenty of things which are not according to my choice? So why to be grateful? I think that I and you, all the people here in this world, they have plenty and plenty of things. Are at least, even if at all, there are certain and several and few things which are actually extremely important. Look upon the life we are having, how much important it is. Look, ask anybody who is a super rich person, but they are dying. What will they like? Ask them any lost desire, they will say, take all of my month, but give me a little bit of more life. But they are denied the more life. So this actually means the life is much more important than any other thing here in this world. So other than life, apart from the life, my hands, my arms, my legs, my ears, my eyes. So all of the, I'm talking, I'm listening, I'm watching, I'm eating. So all of these things are extremely important, but we only come to realize the importance of these once something is lost out of all that. So for that reason, I think we need to become grateful to all of these things, so that being grateful means I realize the importance of it. I shall try to protect it. Not only that, I shall try to take maximum advantage of it. I shall try to draw maximum pleasure out of it as well, maximum advantage out of all that. So, my dear friends and fellows, it is very important indeed, my dear friends and fellows, that I and you do practice the gratitude. So develop the practice the gratitude, develop gratitude. So that is the number one thing. It was important. All the rest of nine things are equally important. Now let's look upon the second thing, that is positive affirmation. Positive affirmation has a lot to do with developing an attitude of gratitude. What are these positive affirmations? Whatever motivates us to become a better person, to work better, to look for a good life, that is called the positive affirmation. Whatever thoughts whatever thoughts we are ruminating, but these discourage us, these bring the despair, the hopelessness, so that is negative. So we must try to keep it at bay. And as for those thoughts, as for those phrases and sentences which are encouraging me, motivating me to become a better person, to strive more for a better life. So these are the positive affirmations. Whatever the positive affirmations are, either we read it somewhere, we listened it from somebody, we conceived it ourselves. I think we need to save it in our mind, and then we need to repeat it many times in a day, with the belief, with the confidence, with the enthusiasm. So that is called the positive affirmation. As for these positive affirmations are concerned, because the repetition, if at all we keep repeating it with enough emotional force, it does enter into our subconscious mind, and it reprograms us, it makes us a much better person. So now the third is set achievable goals. Goal setting is very important. Goals mean direction, that I have to work in this direction, I have to achieve this target. So goal setting is very important. But please remember, the goal which I'm going to set must be an achievable one, must be a realistic one. If at all it can be slightly challenging, it should be slightly beyond my capacity. But if at all the goal, the target is a gigantic one, much more stronger than my capability. If at all it is a gargantuan task, then it is not going to be achieved, not even after 5 years, which should have been achieved in 1 year time. So I think we need to move forward step by step. So set achievable goals. Now the fifth is, now the fourth is, that is called visualization exercises. What are these visualization exercises? These are actually the daydreaming. I am dreaming like I've got all what I wanted to get. I've achieved my this target. I'm achieving this target of mine. I'm benefiting from all that. So I'm making the optimal use of all what I have achieved, what I possess. I am making the optimal use of it for myself, as well as for certain other needy people as well, as a charity. So that is called the positive visualization. This positive visualization builds confidence, and it also reprograms us. It rewires our mind. So dear friend, so now the fifth is care for your body and mind. Care for your body and mind. What is care for the body? I need to give myself a proper sleep for 7 to 8 hours, going to bed at a proper time, at a fixed time, and then leaving the bed at a fixed time. It is like providing myself with the proper nutrition, which is good for my health, which does not hurt my health. I need to do a bit of exercise on a daily, on a regularly basis. I need to provide myself with certain, with a mindfulness time, with a meditation time. The best of all is the salah, the 5 times a day we Muslims do. And this is, my dear friends and fellows. So that is the care of the body. What is the care of the mind, by the way? The care of the mind is that whatever nutrition, our buy whatever food for thought, whatever we put into our mind must be a positive in nature. So that is called, as far the grudge is concerned, the jealousy is concerned, the anger is concerned, the fear is concerned, all of these are very highly negative toxic emotions. So this will destroy my mind. So I need to eradicate it all. And if at all somebody has done something bad with me, I need to forgive them. I need to forgive them, because unless and until I forgive them, it will remain a kind of burden upon my nerves. I'm carrying so much of the burden, so I need to forgive it, so that I could become a light person. I could remove the extra burden. I could become a light and healthy person. So that is, care for your body and mind. And now the sixth is embrace your imperfection. None of us is perfect at all. None of us is a perfect at all. It is nothing but an illusion. Simply, we need to improve ourselves with the passage of time. So first of all, I have to embrace my imperfection. Okay, I'm not perfect person at all, but it does not mean that I shouldn't try to improve. I should try to improve myself. I should try to improve myself regularly, regularly, regularly. But at the same time, because if at all I don't accept myself with the kind of imperfection which I'm having, so this will be a lot of trouble. Lack of acceptance, it is really bad. So I need to accept, I need to embrace my imperfections. That is, embrace your imperfection. Now, the seventh is surround yourself with positivity. The kind of people we are spending our time with, if at all they are negative, so it means that if at all they are talking about the despair, if at all they're talking about the helplessness, that they're talking the hopelessness, they remain angry, they are nurturing grudges, anger, jealousy and fear. So all of that is negative. Spend your time with those people who encourage us, motivate us to become even more better person, so that we are better able to achieve more and more. So surround yourself with positivity. Now the eighth is celebrate your success. Celebrating your success. That if at all we don't reward ourselves for the job well done, I think it will be very bad, and we may not be able to do perform as good as we did it for the first time, because we ourselves too need certain rewards. Celebrate your success, but don't do anything else which is addictive in nature. While celebrating your success, even the small success, even a bit of improvement, I think we need to celebrate our success. Celebrate your success. And now the ninth is develop your assertiveness. Develop your assertive. What is this, by the way? Assertiveness. Self. It actually means that I should be the best liar of my own needs and my own boundaries. I have certain needs. I need to be my own best liar, my own best solicitor, my own best promoter, and I need to do it repeatedly, 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 assertively, assertively, assertively. Nobody else is going to do that, but me, myself, I'm going to do that. In case of yours, you are going to do that. So also, we need to set boundaries. It's my right. Okay, beyond this limit, you can't come. That is the line. Up to this, I will bear. Not beyond that at all. Whatever situation. Mean, if at all it's my time to sleep, I need rest. Whatever it is, because we need to set boundaries in every aspect of our life. We need to set boundaries even for me myself, that I don't have to go beyond that limit. I have to set the boundaries for other people. Beyond this, you can't come. So there are certain boundaries. We need to set boundaries. And now the tenth and the law is invest in personal development. Invest in personal development. What kind of investment it is? It is the investment of time, it is investment of hard work energy, it is the investment of money, it is the investment of every resource we are having. Upon what? Upon developing ourselves physically and mentally. Physically and mentally. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I need to develop myself. All the development which I am making, you are making, that's fine. But all the development put on the one side of the scale, on the other side of the scale, there is only one thing that is called personal development. This one thing is more important than all the rest of the things combined. Beautiful house, beautiful car, beautiful dresses, that is all fine. But if there is nothing good in me, if there is very little good in me, what is the use of all that? All of those things are of much, much inferior nature as compared to me myself. So I need to develop myself personally. Here, here. Develop it so that you could become more confident person. You will start, I will start loving myself. You will start loving yourself. We will be better able to enjoy our life. That's all from me. Thank you very much.